Chapstick. That's unfortunate. Alright, good morning, good afternoon, people. Let's see. I'm going to change the audio down a little bit. There we go. We're going to wait around for a few minutes for some people to show up. I mean, right now, I don't think that many are here just yet, but we'll give it a few, and then we'll start up. Cameras in a different position this time, so it's not facing the back half of my apartment off that way. We just got a wall over here, and we have my fake curtains up to try to block out the sun. Let's see. Hello, Crag123. Hello, RickJoy89. Hello, KJack87. Probably some more people will show up in a little while. The cats are flipping the shit out. As soon as I start I turn this thing on, they start beating the fuck out of each other. All right, I'm gonna BRB real quick. I'm just gonna check to make sure everybody on YouTube knows to come over here. I just put it up there, but they should know. So it's gonna go to the BRB screen real quick. Alrighty, folks, we're back. I tried to put up a little live streaming thing real quick, just a little thingy to let everybody know that I'm over here. So we got a couple people here, so we're just gonna start up, and hopefully some people will join in later. So we're just gonna go over to our old Romania game, version 8.0 still, and we're gonna pick up right where we left off, having recently attacked Hungary, not gotten very far, but we were still, you know, in the throes of war with them. Alright, let's see here. Do we load up? Is it loaded? Yeah, it's loaded. So play. Man, I threw up a streaming announcement like 10 hours before I was planning on doing it, and like 100 people showed up. I gave people 4 days notice, and I've got 10 right now, but I'm assuming more people will show up in a little while. And according to the straw poll from the last stream, the camera doesn't look great on the right side. It looks great on the left side. Well, according to a majority of people, at least. So let's just pick up where we left off. It's been a little while, so I don't really remember. It looks like we have more research possible, so we need to take a look at the tech tree real quick. 47 projects of 57 available. We're not really doing much in terms of... We're not going to do espionage. We're not really going to do diplomacy. We have enough officers. So, I guess, yeah. I guess I could just... 57 leadership. Tiny, IC, minor, LC... Okay, so that doubled it right there. From being a, like a minor, I think that BlackICE gives you a little boost there. So, it's 1936. So, we can grab any 36 or 37 techs that we want right now without any... debuff. So we're gonna grab these two. Not really gonna do our own tanks, so that's not we can. There's a bunch of stuff we can grab still. 32, 36, 36, 37. Yep, all that stuff. Fleet basing, just in case. Rocket test, no. Infantry stuff, yes though. Let's see, body armor. Branch upgrades, yes. Basically just grabbing all of the easy to get stuff. Armor we're going to kind of skip. Special forces we'll take, though. We might have mountain troops or something like that, and we'll do our own planes as well. Maybe not heavy bombers, though. Fighter bombers and light medium bombers and stuff like that, though. That will... Well, what do we got now? We got 68 on there. That's pretty good. Division HQs, yep, let's take that. Battle commander, yes. Alright, operation. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's unpause it and continue our assault on Hungary here. And hang on one second. I was just doing a little moving stuff, sorting through some crap in my apartment, and I got the dust kicked up and kind of bothering my allergies. So this is something that normally gets edited out, but pardon me. Alrighty here. Would anyone say they find Italy fairly hard to play, as in Hearts of Iron 3 BlackICE? I haven't played Italy in BlackICE yet. I do plan on playing Italy at some point. I'm not sure when I'll be doing it, but Italy is something I plan on doing. But I haven't... It was never an easy nation to play in vanilla, I feel, because you're always kind of just Germany's little lapdog. Medium IC... LS leadership. I bet that's leadership boost. We have lost tiny, and we have medium. Okay, so basically, the smaller you are, the more shit you get. So leadership modifier is going to go down, and research efficiency is going to go down. Local military power, 4% manpower, 4% leadership organization regain rate. All right, here we go. Let's continue on. I feel like everybody came, like flooded over here when I broadcasted all on YouTube, and then we migrated over here. But isn't it like Wednesday morning where you are? Yes, it is Wednesday morning where I am. Tuesday, Wednesdays are my weekends. Tuesday, Wednesdays are my weekends. I work through the actual weekend, so Tuesday, Wednesdays are the days I have off. All right, so we're doing pretty well actually. We're holding strong right here. I mean, if we want to, we can always... We just let this guy accept this attack for a while. Italy's country I've never tried, but I'm still learning BlackICE. So I'm always Germany/Britain, yeah. I've actually, I don't think I haven't played in the UK, as the UK, but that is something I'm going to be doing after the Japan series. Autumn Mud ends, prepare the troops. So these guys are attacking here. We can actually, if we want to, throw these guys into supporting this attack, because we really need a breakthrough on this northern area right there. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh yes, the beer, that's my point. Early for beer? It's never too early for beer. My schedule is kind of wonky. Me and my wife are always up really early in the morning. I mean, we normally get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So right now it's, you know, 10 o'clock to me, but it really feels more like 1 p.m. in the afternoon just because we're always up so early. But like I said, it's my day off. I do what I want. It's 5 or nearly 5 in Romania, so it works. Yeah, there we go. I like that logic. Alright, so... Yeah, these... I always feel these battles are so slow. Like, they just take forever. You know, they'll rage for weeks, and, like, only a couple hundred people will have died in the battles. Because I'm just used to fighting as Japan and Germany, where battles that rage that long usually cost thousands or tens of thousands of casualties. Let's see. I'll catch this on the archive or something. Yeah, it'll be archived. It'll go up on the channel right after Snowfall Increase. It'll go up on the channel as long as it takes to process right after this ends, and it'll always be there. So, let's see. Last the monsoon starts to clear. But I'll say, monsoons aren't something I should be dealing with in Romania, I feel. Yeah, but it'd say Southeast Asia there. Okay, so, there's only 17 horses left out of 100. These guys might need a little, because they're actually taking a decent amount of casualties there, so let's start moving this guy in before they actually break. Yeah, this battle looks like it's just about to finish up. How's the volume? I turned it down. Well, I don't hear it at all on my end. Hang on one second. I got, like, no... I mean, I turned it down pretty low, but I should still hear something. Maybe... Hang on one second. Maybe my speaker got unplugged. Yeah, that was it. One of my speakers just got unplugged when I was moving some things around, so no big deal there. Alright, so I'm going to turn my volume down a little bit. We're going to adjust it on here just a little bit down, because I thought it was a little loud last time, so we're just going to knock it down just a little bit. The fighting noise is a bit loud. It's always a bit loud in BlackICE, though. It's just kind of its thing, is it being, you know, terribly deafening, especially if you're doing a lot of things at once. The battle noises can be damn near deafening. Yeah, look, that battle raged for days, if not weeks, and there was 636 casualties. Basically barely anything. That's okay, because we do have reinforcements. I think the volume is okay, but... Okay, everybody can hear. I honestly expected more people to show up, huh? Well, considering we only got a few viewers right now, but I mean, it was 5 to 10 times more last time. Interesting. We might want to do something about that. So whenever I started broadcasting on YouTube, everybody kind of flooded on over, but it doesn't look like there's too many right now. I'm a little bummed. A little bummed. Not a big deal, but I'm a little bummed. All right, you guys can hang out. Actually, you can all... Well, just wait right there for me. If you guys could... We're gonna do this. And you're gonna start an attack here, and you guys are going to finish up across the river there. There we go. Interesting. Maybe they could use a little help. Yeah, let's move you guys up this way. Kind of holding strong across the river here, but they did just launch a prolonged attack against this southern area, so it's not a big deal. 2 a.m. for you. Well, thank you for joining me at 2 a.m. At least it's broadcasting at 720p regularly now instead of the crap I was dealing with before. Let's make sure that you don't make it there first, because you're going to get your ass kicked if you do. Let's see. I think we could cut off some troops here. Let's grab 3 divisions and attack up this way. Let's see how well... they're doing a pretty good job, actually. We could drive up this way and cut the guys off over here. They won't be able to help defend Budapest. School has also gone back. That could be a factor. That's true. Nope. Oh, they got guys in there, damn. Oh well. No big deal. This battle is probably going to rage for a little bit longer than I anticipate. It is also a different time of day. Before I was streaming at in the early afternoon, and this is pretty early in the morning on a weekday after all. I'll move troops this way. Good. Well, you do have 100% of the Hearts of Iron 3 viewing audience. Hey, I don't have 100% of it. Who's the big guy? The big guys have large portions of the audience still right now. Quill and who's doing it right now? Arumba? I think it was Arumba. Frankly, it doesn't really matter. As long as a couple people are watching, I'm gonna keep going because it'll get archived and go up on the channel later. So that's all that matters. We're wasting because we don't have enough production here. So let's close air wing. Let's throw in an interceptor. Get that on the list. Hello, Rigenthor. Alright, you guys are available, so launch you into this attack as well. Should break them pretty well right here. Alrighty. So I need to get across this river, and I think right here is going to be the best place for me to do it. So let's... We can launch the... We're going to have to take the river crossing penalty right here. And then we can support from this direction and throw in our bombers as well. They only have the 1 division there, and it's spread pretty thin down here. Ah, they intercepted me. I do have fighter bombers there helping, which is good. We're lucky. This might work. We might be able to get our cavalry up to vac. Although, you know what? Frankly, they're probably going to retreat into this area. But I might be able to cut off a few divisions. Not many, but a few. If I could tie these guys down by launching an attack on them, then I think it'll be good. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize. We can... Let's use the fresh division and support the attack from this direction as well. Ah, there we go. Much better. We should be able to wear them down and prevent... Well, they're gonna bring in more units, but we should be able to wear them down. There'll be one here. Good. If we can get our cavalry up here to the north of Vac, we should be good. They attacked me. Yeah, they got troops up there, which is unfortunate, but it's not a big deal. So let's launch 2 of these divisions down this way. There we go. 21. They must have brought in someone else. Yes, they did. They have 2 divisions here now. So So why don't... Well, you really need to just kind of hang out and sit there for a little while and recoup your losses. Chat is finally working. Yay. Kyle, you're here? Oh, well, I'm a little surprised. I didn't expect to see you. Oh, well, welcome. Phoenix Coffee is a friend of mine. Or Phoenix. Sorry, dude. Phoenix. I forgot the accent on there. All right, it's 10 a.m. for me. I woke up and saw the email notification from him being live and was like, guess I'll watch this before going back to sleep. Oh, you know what I just realized I can do from here? I should be able to edit Twitch broadcast title and gender name. Hi, Twitch panel. I should be able to post it to social media. Here we go. Share. Posting to Facebook, posting to Twitter. There we go. Okay, so now it's on Facebook and Twitter. Maybe that'll bring in some more people. Hi, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, 17 people. Yeah, maybe it's just gonna... Maybe because I didn't do as good of a job getting the word out, it's just gonna take a little while for people to show up. Been a while since we've talked. Saw your stream and it was like, screw it. Thanks for joining me, buddy. I have no effing clue what's going on. Well, Kyle, right now, I am playing as Romania, and I am picking on Hungary. And this, I know this is definitely not your sort of game, dude. It's a little more, non-exciting. Well, I know you like to shoot things, and this is very much more just tiles on the screen, as you can see. Tile, tiles everywhere. All right, interceptors. Well, these guys got kind of wrecked, so we should probably. Oh, they actually already canceled the orders. Interceptors, we can definitely. Well, they got upgraded, so they have a little bit better range. They can get out there and help down here. So the intercept. My interceptors are going up against their interceptors, which is good. You know what we should actually do? No, this guy's actually attached to the command structure. Good. And we are not doing as well as I'd hoped right here. Let's take a look at this battle. I don't want the Soviet Union influencing me. Well, we're playing on a pretty, well, I wouldn't say we're playing on a slow speed. We're playing faster than we usually do. I'd love to get this guy involved in the battle, but we definitely need to let his reinforcements filter in before anything happens. I don't play them because I have an addictive personality. This game is definitely addictive. Once you get over the learning curve and really get into it, it is extraordinarily addictive. Alright, this attack up here could actually use a little assistance, so you guys will accept the blow here, and then we'll hit them from two flanks. There we go. Try to stay away because they consume you a little too much. Yeah, I was playing as Germany a lot yesterday. For one of my other series, actually. Silent Guns in December. So, this thing, the 25% organization regain rate, if none of your units are in combat, then you get that. But I think we'll just stay in combat and see if we can get across this river here. Blizzards. So now if we look down here, well, my chat panel is right up in the way of this, so I can't really see it too well. Where's that going to be a better place for the chat panel? God, I have no idea. Well, we're actually making a tiny little bit of progress. That's pretty much every Paradox game. Yeah, you're right about that. The guy from high school. Pretty much every Paradox game is definitely like that. You can get consumed pretty easily. Let's see, your Special Forces unit combined arms. That's this one right here we can take off. We actually have plenty of leadership. It was more before when we had that tiny boost, but then we got the medium boost, and that actually took a little bit away from us. And we broke them up here. So now what we're going to do is take out this guy right here and kind of fold up this pocket. Actually, we can throw everybody into this right now and work on breaking these guys. Because it's December and because we've got really poor like combat characteristics, just taking a while to do anything. Being in December is definitely a big part of it. But like this battle's been going for a few weeks now. Benjamin, you know that your Twitter link on your channel is outdated, right? What? Oh, did I changed my name, didn't I? Damn it, I gotta fix that. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I updated my Twitter handle, then I guess I forgot to update all of the links all across my channel. Yeah, I think it was Benjamin Magnus Game or something like that. Now it's Benjamin Magnus, maybe? Or the Dapper Game, or something like that. I don't remember. Leaked within the government has been leaking sensitive information. There's too many situations lately where enemies have been a little too prepared to just be a coincidence. A preliminary investigation is already underway. So, actually, now I really do need to move my chat box away from the side. I have it in the lower left-hand corner here. So, 20% chance, or 60% chance to lose organization and lose popularity, or 40% chance to lose 4 organization. Ooh. Let's try this one. Oh, we didn't lose it. Oh, we got lucky there. It didn't hit. So you guys are gonna hit here, and you're gonna hit there. Really gonna overwhelm this little dude. Not making much progress here, but we outnumber them heavily, so we should be able to keep this going long enough. Kill them with fire. It's the middle of December, but I'll do what I can. Yeah, look at this. 32 out of 100,000 troops were killed. 32. Very low casualty statistics. And we're going to try to use our planes as much as possible to give them as much experience as we can. Alright, what did we finish building? Oh, auxiliary vessels. Forgot about that. That came from an event. Where's that? I'm hearing my own voice. Where's it coming from? Are you watching my stream? My wife turned my stream on her phone. She's sitting on the couch behind me over there. And I just heard my own voice coming from behind me. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, so divisions. Maybe we could start building a couple extras, or at least improving the ones we have, which are probably, we have 1, 2, 3, we have 6. We have mixed support. Looks like we have mixed support and artillery. So why was this guy having infantry and an infantry attachment? That doesn't make sense to me. Artillery. None of these guys have anti-tank capabilities right now. Or anti-aircraft capabilities. So, what might be a good idea would be to build either anti-aircraft guns. You know, or heavy anti-aircraft guns might be the trick. Because they do have decent piercing attacks. Actually, a better piercing attack than my current anti-tank gun. So why don't we build like 10 of these right now? Some heavy anti-aircraft guns, and we'll attach them. We'll attach them to my divisions. Oh, really? Oh, you know what? These guys are yeah, they're not attacking anymore. So these guys can actually let's see. Take you guys, move you over here. There we go. We're making a little bit of progress. I finally made it to his stream. Love the channel, man. Thank you, Fallout Freak 51. Fallout Freak, so you might be interested. I'm looking over here, like the camera's still there. Fallout Freak, you might be interested in the fact that I'm going to be doing Fallout 4 when it comes out. I can't understand this game. Spent hours watching tutorials and playing China and Brazil, but got my ass kicked constantly. Love watching you play, though. Greetings from Poland. Hello! Who's that? I'm reading. Victor Zero. Hello. Death is Destiny. Oh, you still need to update your Twitch profile with your information. Also, you could look at the second monitor so you could view the chat while in-game without impeding your view. I could, but that would involve doing this a lot. And it's a little easier, especially with this game, it's a little easier because it's just kind of overlaid right in front of me here. It's a little easier. I mean, I just have to move it around. It's not that big of an inconvenience. I think it would be a little more annoying constantly turning over to the side. Hello, Jack Tank 11. Or 1. Jack Tank 11. We're going to go with 1. That's because you chose... Yeah, China kind of get... You chose China and Brazil, 2 nations that you don't really play this game as. If you want a nation to start as, you start as Germany, basically. Because Germany is pretty easy to play, pretty hard to master. But, I mean, there's enemies... There's enemies with decent-sized fronts of different types on each side. It's an easy nation to start as. Hard nation to master. So we're gonna move some troops. Yeah, this is rough. Like we are getting the upper hand here. Can probably help it out by throwing in our attack craft again. Fallout 4, woo! Yes, Fallout 4. I am excited about Fallout 4. I cannot wait to play that game. I know I'm gonna get completely buried in the deluge of every single YouTuber on the planet playing Fallout 4, but it's something I'm gonna be playing anyway, so I figured I might as well record it and let you guys watch if you want. You know, spice up the channel a little bit, add a little something else in there. Gonna be fun seeing your take on it. I agree. I tend to usually... I like to make sniper characters, so that's, you know, sneaky snipers. That's what I like to play as. Sneaky, sneaky. Sea lane defense. Why do I have... Oh, you know what? Probably because I do have a small navy going. It's like, why do I have that on the research tree? See, I'm constantly throwing these guys into combat because I want them to get as much experience as they possibly can. All right, so now what we're going to do is these guys are going to launch an attack straight up this way. Straight up. There you go. Get it going. Let's actually throw 2 of these in there as well. Because if we could destroy some units, that would be just much better for me. I mean, less people I actually have to deal with. Let's actually do this. Let's grab these divisions here and spread them out a little. I could use them in other places. Let's just spread them out evenly along the line here and basically launch them all into the attack. China's issue is that you massively behind in tech, and on top of that, you end up getting attacked and eaten for dinner by Japan. Yes. You're massively behind on tech. Your nation is pretty fractured, and it's very difficult to play as China because, you know, you have a major superpower with massive tech and, you know, an experienced army sitting right next to you waiting to destroy you. No, it's... Well, I say it's still... Infantry and anti-tank weapons good. It's still the middle of December. It's almost... I wonder if Santa's going to appear. Because we are in BlackICE 8.0, and Santa does appear as a little Easter egg in BlackICE. What's your opinion on backseat gaming? Is it okay if we do that a little? Yes, I am perfectly fine with that. As you guys know, I do read all of the comments. I tend to reply to a lot of them. I mean, it's impossible for me at this point to respond to every single comment. It would just take comment. It would just take too much time. But I appreciate strategic and tactical advice that you guys tend to give me. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because a lot of times people suggest stuff that's just not feasible, tactically or strategically unsound, and I just ignore it. But a lot of times people give me advice that's actually very helpful. So we're going to support this attack this way. Oh, that actually broke them right there, which is not what I wanted. So if you guys actually want to, we can support the attack up this way. Move you guys over here. There we go. Fighter pilot training, organization for my fighter pilots. Good. Why not start with the U.S.? You won't get attacked early on. I find the U.S. extremely boring to play as. Extremely boring. Because you don't get attacked early on. There's nothing to do for the beginning of the game. I probably will never do a series for the channel on the U.S. Because, frankly, there's a lot of nations I would rather play as. Ooh, we have a decision available. Bank of International Settlements. So we can trade 200 supplies for 200 money. Actually, we're fine on money right now. I have plans for probably the rest of the series that will air for BlackICE up till Hearts of Iron 4 comes out, most likely. Alright, so we didn't cut off any troops there, but we are going to have a pretty easy time getting around Budapest, I think. Have you played World War I Hearts of Iron 3 mod? No, I have not. And I've been getting a lot of requests for it, and just because a lot of people want to see it, it might be something that ends up happening. Oh, and just because I want to give you guys that show up at the stream a little heads up on the channel here, due entirely to a large Patreon donor, I'm going to be playing some Subnautica on the channel. Somebody donated a good chunk of money and said, "Hey, can you pick up this game and play it? I'd like to see you play it." And frankly, he gave me the cost of the game times 5. So because you know if you do that, if you buy me a game and say, "Here, can you play this?" Of course, I'll give it a shot for a little while. So there's going to be some Subnautica on the channel coming up in the next week or two. Playing as France is about as fun as getting kicked in the head. I played as France once, and actually I did pretty well. Basically, what I did was I fell back to the Seine right here, basically, and built forts up. Well, before the war started, I built up forts right along these two rivers right here. And then basically, as Germany attacked, just fell back to them and stood on that line of these rivers. So the only place that they could attack where they didn't have a river crosser penalty is where the rivers didn't meet up, like right there and right down here. And I actually managed to hold out for years and years and years and years and years. I couldn't make any progress, but I could hold out, and it wasn't entirely entertaining. Well, I hope that, well, what do we got here? I hope that when the spring hits, things will go faster. So espionage focus, not a big deal. We really don't have spies doing anything, but we could increase our national unity. Army focused, balanced focused, Air Force, economy, Navy, we're probably going to have to do Army, I mean. National, well, that's manpower, and I do have manpower. Resources. Why don't we do resources for now? Economic boost, we're going to take long term because that tends to work out better. And a balanced and sane approach. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Try Finland. I've heard Finland is fun because of the Winter War. Do you accept friend requests on Steam? I was accepting friend requests on Steam for a long time, and then they stopped coming. Steam wouldn't let me accept anymore because I was just blanket accepting everything. So I'm not generally accepting unsolicited friend requests on Steam right now, just because my friend list got way too long. I was getting, blooped a lot while I was recording, and it was kind of disrupting me a little bit. So what I did instead was I made a little Steam group for the channel, and I haven't really been doing much on it just yet, but in the future it will be kind of like a place to meet and chat about games and stuff like that. There is a link to it on the YouTube channel in the banner up at the top. I ran out of manpower to start flinging the nuke sheet around like confetti. Let's see, some new people showed up. Fallout Freak. Whenever I play, I get wrecked because I don't know how to use the units. I'm much better at Victoria 2. I'm much worse at Victoria 2. You get a small war than a big war as Finland, but you also have some effects on the Eastern Front. Well, in my Japan series, Finland, basically, after like 2 years of stalemate, right around over, I mean, they pushed in a little bit, about up to Leningrad, a couple provinces in, and then stalemated, and then the Soviet Union kind of imploded, and Finland bust through on the northern flank, and Germany broke through in the Crimea, and there's these two huge breakthroughs, one coming from the north and one coming from the south. And quite frankly, if I was playing, I would try to beat them up and basically cut off the entire front if it was me, but I don't think the AI is capable of that kind of forward thought. Benjamin, you know me as Chrono Marine. I do know you as Chrono Marine. On YouTube, I saw this and I was like, wow, he's streaming. Awesome. Thank you for showing up. I do know you, Chrono Marine. You have been on my channel for a long time. Breaking news, the Nazi gold train found in Poland. It's going to be a huge find for a historian. Countless amounts of missing artworks may be in the find. Last I heard about it, the people who found it were basically holding it ransom and said they wanted 10% of the total take or something like that. You also got in on that sweet Crimea landing. I did get in on that. Japan series, what I did was I landed troops right here, and I'm basically trying to cut off the Caucasus oil fields. Alright, so let's just crank this up to speed 5 and hope, because we got battles raging here, but they're not really doing too much, and Level 1. Ooh, my phone's going off. My wife just texted me, and hang on, you might be able to see it. Hang on, I don't know if you guys can read that or not, but she texted me and she goes, "You're like a dorky little celebrity." I actually got a friend from work who kind of fangirls because I have a YouTube channel. It's kind of funny. Why don't you just click the army and click the VP instead of moving it a province at a time? Mostly because if I just tell it to go to a VP, it's not going to do... Strategically, it's going to just try to get right there, and tactically, it's not going to put into effect what's going on around it. So, I mean, like, I could grab my army, grab an entire army, and just tell it to bum rush the VPs, but it's just going to... It's going to work out. It's much better to tactically look at what's going on, and then form your strategies from there, and vice versa. Are you going to side with Germany in this? Yeah. What I'm basically going to try to do in this is take over everything, minus Austria and Czechoslovakia. So we're going to take out Hungary, we're going to take out Bulgaria, then we're going to attack Yugoslavia and Greece, and possibly Turkey, and try to make, like, this Romanian, like, pan-Slavic block here. Minus Turkey, there's no Slavs in Turkey. Those Slavs are really down here. And try to make this big state that will really help Germany fight the Soviet Union. Alright. Well, at least we're making progress. A couple of their divisions are about to break. I mean, this battle has been waging literally for the entire winter, but it looks... The only problem is they might bring in more units here. But I guess we'll see. And hopefully our bombers will start... Well, we have... Well, this is a level 4. We shouldn't have everybody on a level 4 airbase. We should bring up our fighters over here, because they don't have as good of a range. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so... Oh, boop, 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 boop. Lots of pop-ups because we're playing on speed 5. Why don't you join the Allies and attack Germany from the south? Frankly, I like playing... I like playing as the Axis more because they're supposed to lose. I find a lot of times I find the Allies a little bit more boring just because they're supposed to win. That's what they do. They win. Now, look, this battle raged for months, and 10,000 people died. Oh, that was this one up here. I mean, it wasn't an insignificant amount of people. But it's still, you know, a battle that long with the major powers would have been a lot more disastrous. Ooh, this really just turned around. What happened here? Oh, they brought in more troops. Alright, so let's continue this attack here. We need to... Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. We can try to tie these guys down by actually attacking Budapest. That will prevent these units from moving. Well, at least it should prevent those units from moving. And that will make it easier for us to crack these guys and get across the river. Ground attack. Boom, there we go. Alright, that's actually doing a pretty good job helping out. Getting across this river, I found to be extraordinarily difficult in my last playthrough, and it's proving a little bit more difficult than I anticipated in this playthrough as well. We just need to break through it in one spot, and that'll do the trick. Problem is they keep feeding in, and as they should, they keep feeding in more men. I feed in more men, they feed in more men, and it just turns into this big meat grinder of everybody trying to get across this river here. What if we just threw everybody into the attack? Well, let's leave out 2 and throw everybody else in. There we go. That's a little bit better. A lot of reinforcements to pull from. These guys, though, they actually don't need to be doing this. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We have lost the Battle of Budapest. 2,000 people died. I opened the video full screen and thought I was the one playing the game. You try to click on something? Yeah, that'll happen. Will you try to get technology for paratroopers? I don't know. That's a big investment for a little guy, but it might be something for later, depending on how much I see and research I can leadership I can capture. I want to see what stuff Romania can build plane and tank wise. Oh, let's open the production queue. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be anything terribly special. IAR-16, little biplane. IR-23 monoplane. Bristol Blenheim, so that's an import. Set 7K, and it looks like a Stuka to me. And light bombers, I have no idea. Pre-war light bomber, it's just generic. So if we went to brigade attachment, I mean, there's no tanks or anything on here. Yeah, it's just anti-aircraft 1, anti-aircraft 2, tank destroyer, yeah, it's just nothing. It actually doesn't even give me specific types because I'm so low on tech. It's just number 1 or pre-war or something like that. Keep it going, though. Are we actually making progress here? I do not... They're funneling in troops just as much as I am. But these guys are about to break. Oh, there we go. That guy broke. Military hero has emerged. Starting to experience money, organization, or manpower. We're going to take them at free manpower. And yes, we're going to reward our heroes. National vote list money. Ruling party support. We'll do ruling party support. I mean, this is the only one that's actually making any progress. I mean, we can actually throw in more troops if we wanted to. They're just going into the reserves right now, but we could try. I found paratroops are really useless and cost so much. I have no use for that except when Stalingrad using German. But I Russian using tanks as the area is flanked. Yeah, that's true. I've used paratroopers occasionally, but I have found Marines to be much more useful. Industry advances, so more IC and more supplies and more efficiency. Nice. Engineers, where are the... I don't remember what those guys are going for, but I think it's over here. No, not you. Not you. Who was it for? Was it... That guy, there. That's where he was supposed to go. Over here. Supposed to go for with those guys over there. So we'll just let them regain their organization, and then we'll link them up. Progress is being... It's really slow. But now that... yeah, like, we're flying through weeks and months. No fault ends. We're flying through weeks and months here, and it's just getting uglier and uglier and uglier. We just need to break across the river is all we need to do. And it looks like we're actually going to manage it over here. We're getting tons of experience, though. Tons and tons and tons of experience. Which is good. That, like, these long, grindy battles are really good for picking up experience. So the second, leave the Second London Naval Treaty. Apparently we're leaving it because nobody cares anymore. Right there. 2-engine plane prototype. Where is that? Engine transfer. There it is. Spring mud deepens. Yeah, look, these guys are spring. The worst snow of the snow is over, so going into spring. Look at the organization on these guys. It's really, really low, but we're getting a lot of experience out of it. The Hungarians are getting experience out of it too, but their army is going to disappear pretty soon, so it's not a big deal. They brought in a new division. And like this sucks right here because that's the only place we can attack from. Paratroopers historically have suffered terribly in war. Not untrue. A lot of times they just end up getting used as regular troops. We're going to see if we can help out over here with the planes. I mean, it looks like there's fewer units up here, so we're going to try to break them. We're not having a lot of luck. But what we can do, like, you can break off your attack. What we can do is grab, well, no, we can actually do it. Grab him, grab the engineers, merge them together, and now they'll fight much more better. That's the right term, apparently. Much more better. Much more effectively. How long are you streaming today? Not sure. Not huge. Not terribly long. I do have a lot of stuff to do today. So, I don't know. Probably an hour or so. Oh, that's the wrong guy. This guy. Boom. Cancel your attack. Grab you two. And merge you together. We'll let these guys get their organization back. Crete worked kind of. Technically, they did win the Battle of Crete. They just... a lot of them died. And by a lot of them, oh, I mean a lot of them. Twin engine airframe research. So now we should be able to go to tech and prototypes and grab better planes. There we go. Not going to do the heavy bomber stuff, but we should grab the medium bomber prototype, light bomber prototype, single engine fighter prototype. Get that stuff going. Yeah, but I remember the German pair suffered tons of casualties or something. Yes, they did. The German paratroopers suffered lots and lots and lots and lots of casualties in Crete. And they're doing exactly what I feared they would do. They're just funneling in troops. As soon as one is about to break, they bring in more. This is exactly what I was afraid they would do. But we do have some effective mountain troops here. I mean, they're not fighting in mountains, they're fighting in plains, but they might be able to do the trick here. How are we doing down here? A couple of these units are about out of it. Actually, just start throwing these onto units. I think just make sure we're putting it. Well, anybody we put it on should not already have. Should get taken off that list. All right, mixed support artillery, heavy AA. There we go. That'll give them some piercing attack. I'm not sure if that's what they're going to need, but like somebody must have broken ran here. I don't know who it was, but somebody did. Something happened. There we go. What we could, the only other thing we could do is launch a broad attack across the river. Stop attacking near Budapest and farther away. That way they can't reinforce. Well, there's only 5 provinces, and they're all river crossing penalties. So no matter what, they're going to be able to bring people in to reinforce. It's just a fact of life. They're going to be able to bring in people to reinforce. And frankly, what I'm hoping is that we can just keep this going and wear them down. Because it looks like we're actually making some good progress right here. Looks like it's about to go. Road network. Yes, we're going to take the road network. We're going to keep adding on these AA guns to everybody. Boom. Road network, infantry unit training. That's good. Surrounding is required to take large cities in this game. Yes, it is. It is very much required to take large cities. Let's actually throw on a light bomber. Well, we actually have another. Okay, there we go. I forgot we had that. Nope, not ships. Yeah, and maybe some light infantry. Light infantry, horse transport engineers division, recon cavalry, mixed support, and pack artillery. Oh, we don't have access to pack artillery, so we'll just leave it like. Let's throw a bunch of these on actually, and have them there for later. Don't usually push all fronts. I only use spearhead technique to conquer all VPs. I leave behind few infantry to take supply route not cut off. Okay. This is actually turning like I fumbled the beginning of the war last time. Oh, look at that. Well, let's do this. Boom, and let's see. You guys. Well. We can prevent them from reinforcing, then we can get across. And that's what we need to do here, is prevent them from bringing in more troops. Morgan Freeman's birth, yay. And that they did it again. But I might have something happening right here. is ugly. This is really ugly. They're doing exactly what I was afeared they would do. We're just piling in units there, but it looks like they're about to leave open a flank. Right there, right there, right there. Get them across the river. Get them across the river. Move, 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 move. Oh, come on. Come on, cavalry. Get across the river. Speed 5, speed 5. It'll make me feel better if it's speed 5. And boom, there we go. That did the trick. Okay, so change of tactics. Major defeat. We lost 12,285 troops. They lost 6,067. So that was punish the enemy. Scorch Earth event. Scorch the Earth. We conquer new land. If it was possible, we can't hold it. Leave them nothing. Romania gets 20 threat on all. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So, let's grab these guys because I like them and move them down here. Because we got our asses across that damn river there. Not the way we anticipated doing it, but we did it. This guy. No. Yes? This guy? Well, let's just do this. Let's grab some units and move them down here. Well, not going to strategic. I'm just going to redeploy them. Not going to strategically redeploy them. I thought he wants to be a plane. Freeman wanted to be a pilot in the Air Force. He did? I did not know that. I didn't know he was that old. Until this, this game is very educational, apparently. Well, these guys need a repair, and they're at a level 1 airbase, which is not the place to do it. So we might need to bring them back to the capital here. Flanking is OP. I do not get what you mean. Flanking is just as powerful as it should be. I feel like if you flank someone, you deserve to have. If you successfully flank someone, opening up, you know, another front on them, you should do as well as you should. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna flank them. All right, we got units moving in down here. We suffered 2-to-1 casualties up there, and it's not. We're not exactly in a position where we can afford to suffer a lot of casualties. Faster units are moving down here. We're gonna go boom and boom like that. There we go. Keep this going. You. Well, I thought I had somebody here. There we go. We can attack right there. Good. I don't really think the piercing attack is terribly from these guys is terribly necessary for fighting the Hungarians right now, but it's definitely useful. Yeah, we got them on the run now. Support attack right here. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, Jack Tank 11. He's like, exactly, that's what I meant. Yes, it's powerful. Opening up, you know, another front on an enemy so they have to fight you on multiple points is powerful, yes. But now we have 3 provinces in a row here that are under assault, so they can't keep reinforcing like they did before. Rip the ending of the German episode. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Party rally. 3 hurrahs for the government. How do you learn the game? It took me a few months to master CK2 and EU4. What should I expect from Hearts of Iron 3, especially in this mod? Hearts of Iron 3, I feel, is very difficult to learn, and this mod is very complex. Lose 50 officers, gain dissent, defeat weight, blame the politicians, lose order. We'll lose the 50 officers. Try to skip the vanilla version. BlackICE is more of a standalone game anyway. That's true. Month to learn the basics. That sounds about right. Oh, and we actually got across right here. Look at that. So let's take the freshest units and we're gonna bring them in down this way, and we're gonna work on surrounding Budapest now. Because right now, I think that's the last VP. I think we take that, it's over. So we're just gonna focus. We don't need to necessarily keep on pushing, unless we want to take, unless we want to gain, you know, farm experience. But frankly, a lot of these guys have a lot of experience now. So let's just grab everybody but the weakest one, and we're going to attack right here. Yep, there we go. And then these guys, boom, you're going to attack there as well. Same with this guy. As soon as they're ready and able, they're going to attack there. Might as well. I mean, there's no point in not farming experience, because it's going to work on them getting some skill levels. Like this guy's experience is cranking up pretty close to 100% right there. Last time, Budapest fell really, really easily. But I don't know how long, how you keep getting crashes. I recorded 24 episodes since today and only had one crash through the whole series until now. I've always experienced crash. You know, some people play this game and they never crash. Some people can't even play it because it crashes so much. So it just varies from person to person, computer to computer. All right, what do we got working here? Well, 50 something. It's not too bad. And you can launch that, get involved in that too. Special forces upgrades. All right, attack me all you want. It's not gonna get you anywhere. Well, this guy's about to get well, he's about to get the machine gun upgrade. There we go. So let's ground attack over here. Get these guys some experience. Have they gotten any? Well, the planes gain experience so slowly, I feel, compared to regular units. Well, we're making progress. It's just, again, it's slow. June of 37, 2,000 troops just died right there. Oh, okay, we actually did, they fell back. Again, just, basically just farming experience at this point. Because any experience I can get, I can get these guys before the war ends is going to help me later on in the game. Everybody's getting their heavy guns. Where's my bombers? They're still attacking right here, right? The fighters are way back here. I mean, they should be a different type now. Yeah, there we go. Still Bristol. Okay, those are all the same, but everything else, the fighters changed. Can they, what kind of range do they have right now? Can they make it that far to actually hit the front? Just barely. Just in case. Railroad network, very nice, boom. All right, we're about to break through right here, and this is going to be a big event for me because that'll basically mean the end of Hungary, because then I can move right up here. I can take these guys. Oh, they're under attack. But you guys can wait right there. You guys can keep moving up. They tend to wear themselves out trying to break out of encirclements a lot of the time, which is just going to work out well for me. Experience, nice. Delicious, delicious experience. I'm gonna grab everybody but one. Well, actually, what we could probably just do is go like this. Let's grab 3 from... No, let's do this. 1, 2... Let's grab all these guys, attack up this way. Let's grab 3 of those guys and attack them this way. There we go. Hungary is about to fall. Veteran unit opportunity... Oh, Scharnhorst is launched. Gneisenau is launched. Excellent. We should have a unit somewhere. We got a veteran unit, infantry division, or yeah, what's it called there? Veteran thingamadongle. Exactly the one he was using. BlackICE 8.0. All right, garrison units are attacking me. If you're attacking with garrisons, you know things aren't working well for you. Yeah, they're definitely desperately trying to attack me from various sides. So we're just going to crank this up. Oh, so many pop-ups. Yeah, they're attacking me. They're lashing out, attacking from every direction right now. Not really getting them anywhere. Actually, if we want, what we can do is, no, they're attacking out of Budapest right now. But we got a lot of units right here, so why don't we just grab 3 of them and move them up here, attack from another direction. I could try helping you with crashes if you want. Helped Ben through it as well. Yes, he did. Fixed most of my crashing problems. Oh my god. Stop attacking me, dudes. They keep launching these attacks and like 50 people die. And then they can't. Then they're like, my god, I give up. Light bombers and medium bombers. Well, we got the upgrades, right? Air wing, light bomber 2. And block MB210. I have no idea what that is. Although I am not that up to date on Romanian stuff, so of course I don't. All right, we're about to encircle Budapest. And I think we just did it. There we go. So now they're trying to get out. So we're going to wait for them to wear themselves out against our lines. And then we're going to do this. Because this is... Budapest is really... I mean, some provinces only border like 3 other provinces, and it's just, you can't... if anyone needs help with hit me up on Steam. Okay. Go for it. He is very helpful. What was I talking about? Some provinces aren't bordered by that many other provinces, so it's hard to attack into them. But Budapest, definitely surrounded. We're just going to... Well, what we can do if we want... Get them some experienced ground attack. I mean, they're going to get shot to shit bombing in a city. But we can at least, you know, get them a little bit of experience. Not going as well as I expected. Well, we just leave it going for a while and see what happens. I mean, these guys are available for an attack as well. This is all forest. See, let's get you guys some experience as well. Keep going. All right, yeah. Budapest felt easier last time. It's not a big deal though. Seaports and airports. Yes, we're gonna take those. We have some AA regiments available. The AA regiments are really more thinking about the future. Very much more thinking about the future, fighting Soviet tanks. How long do you think Budapest will go for? I mean, it's holding out pretty good so far. But when these units start to break, there's going to be no one to replace them. So, oh, especially the garrisons. When the garrisons break, because they have huge defensive bonuses. Hello, Benjamin. Hello. What was it? The Athlete Project. The Athelas Project. Hello, the Athelas Project. All right, we're doing good. I think the garrisons are just about to break. 2.2. Yeah. There we go. How are my bombers? They're fine now because they got... We've been playing on speed 5. The Siege of Budapest has actually been going for a while now. They only get like 2 bombing runs in before they're kind of done. Let's see. Just for shits and giggles, we're doing this. It's really not really getting me much other than experience. But I'm fine with that. Fine with all the experience the game wants to give me. Budapest will hold out for a while. Yeah, it is going to hold out for a while. But, I mean, The units are starting to break in there, like the garrisons broke. And I think the cavalry are probably going to go next, so when it goes, it's going to go fast. It's holding out for months. It's pretty good. Pretty good for them, I mean. 81. Close air support prototype. So, air wing, close air support. Set 7 KB plus. Well, I'll go check in a bit. I want to take Budapest. I want to see him take Budapest. It should fall pretty well. I mean, we're playing on speed 5, and their units are, you know, when cities fall, they usually hold out, and then boom, they just go all at once. Let's just make sure they don't come in behind me here. Send help to China. No, we're not gonna do that. Why would I send help to China? Oh my god, look at my officers. Son of a bitch. Alright. I didn't even know. I was taking casualties, didn't even notice it. Alright, Budapest, yeah. All those units are gonna collapse pretty soon. We won a battle. Which one was this? Oh, it was this one, them attacking me here. Redirect your manpower, officer training. 250,000? No, not this year. We're not gonna do that. That's leave them. That's more than we can bear. We don't need to do. We don't need to use up a third of our manpower. So Budapest just fell. There we go. Conquered Hungary. Alrighty, so we are done with Hungary. Would Romania send help to China? Well, it'll create more issues for Japan, your future ally. Exactly. Why would I do that? So let's speed 5 it for a second and let our officers recoup because we did fuck that up. I'm actually doing a YouTube Let's Play as Nationalist Spain. I've never played as Spain before. Alright, officers 100%. We'll actually let it go to a little bit higher here. Yeah, I'm mobilized in peacetime because we're going to attack Bulgaria really soon. And frankly, we're probably going to need more troops to attack... what's it called? Who's it's? Yugoslavia. Nom 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 nom. Delicious Hungary, yeah. So Romania is a lot bigger. We didn't grab, we did grab their leadership and all of their resources, which is not that bad. Budapest is actually a pretty good city. Or we strategically redeployed everybody real fast. Let's actually bring these guys down here, and maybe these guys could be the backbone of attacking Yugoslavia later over on that side. Land hungry Romania is land hungry, yep. Build a national monument. Okay. Why not? You may want to stop your aircraft patrol against Budapest. That's a good idea. Make sure they don't have any orders. These guys can just sit there and get upgraded. So, it's October of 37 now. Relax the population. War is over. Let's give peace a chance. Lose 2 dissent. I didn't have any dissent. Oh, fuck. Officers. Boop, 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 boop. And boop, boop, boop. And do-do-do-do-do. Alright, there we go. Actually, I should probably look at diplomacy, see where I am on the map. I am Romania, and I'm drifting towards the Allies. Fuck me. I can declare war on Germany if I want. Can I drift towards them? If I go, like, diplomacy, crank up the diplomacy a little bit so I have a little bit to work with. Let's give it a tick. And then go to diplomacy and go aligned faction, accept... Because I forgot about that. Will you name divisions in this one? Probably. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an eye on everything I'm doing right now. Maybe next one. Alright, so let's set up our fighter bomber prototype. Not flotilla, air wing. AR, that was a 23 before, now it's a 24. Alrighty. Oh, so, the Bulgaria. Let's look. VPs, they got 3. And they've got a lot of mountains. So the easiest thing for me to do, I think, is going to be attack right over here. Swing down this way. And it's Sofia here from the back. Because that'll allow me to take this VP and this one along the way while we just tie up their units along the mountain range here. Because we're not going to be able to fight through the mountain range very easily. So let's grab this guy. So these guys should probably actually... I don't know. Well, let's grab them and set them off to the side for now. So is Bulgaria next? Yes. Bulgaria is next. Bulgaria is next on the list. Fast guys, they're going to come over to the side here. I'm going to crank this up again while units move. I'm taking out Bulgaria next because I want to take out Yugoslavia after that. And Yugoslavia is pretty big. They do have a lot of units, and I'm going to need to, you know, have as open a front as I possibly can. Because I mean, it's a lot of land to cover for little old Romania here. Cavalry might be sufficient in Bulgaria. Might be sufficient. Might. There's a city to take. Remember that. I mean, look at in Yugoslavia. Like, there's 2 over here, and then there's a bunch down here. So I'm gonna have to. I'll be able to get to this one quickly and to these ones quickly, but these 3 right there are going to take a little bit more time. But thankfully, so mostly plains up here, and the mountains are places I can pretty much go around. I'm from Yugoslavia. Awesome! You're probably going to be a part of the Romanian quote-unquote empire pretty soon. How do I join? Like, if I wanted to join this faction, it needs to be less than 25 from the axis, and it's really far away. So we're going to need to drift towards them by a lot. Is that 14.6 per day? 239. It still says 239. Oh, apparently we're doing something. People could stop influencing us. That'd be great. Let's see, we're looking at Germany, aligned to faction. Here we are. What is it? It says 14.6. I imagine that'd be every day. They're not a faction you can align with. Am I looking? I'm looking at. Should we? Well, let's click. Oh, there we go. Oh, I have a diplomat en route until November 1st. Oh my God, so much tech. 200. It still says 239. Should have been aligning towards Germany this whole time. I mean, I expect Germany to do some things that'll kind of make me align towards them. So let's grab... We'll split these guys up a little bit. Can we upgrade these to be... Well, that's light. I wish I could upgrade my cavalry to tanks or something. Oh, that's a thing, though. Let's see here. So, when you start moving these guys around... Over here, you're gonna. We're gonna stack the border pretty heavily here because I don't think Bulgaria has a lot of troops. We're gonna give across this river, super easy. IRA-80 Interceptor development was a Romanian World War II low-wing monoplane, all-metal construction fighter aircraft. In 1930, the Romanian government issued specifications for a new fighter. Although the government did not expect bids for this aircraft, the company started several prototypes in response to the tender. None of the Romanian companies entered a bid, and as the industry was rife with corruption, the government nationalized IAR, Jesus Christ, and the other 2 companies were left with their own devices. Work with our... Okay, we should work on this. We should watch its progress carefully. Fighter pilot training against 300 fighter pilot, or yes, we'll take that. Ground training for my fighter pilots. Good. Well, I usually upgrade cavalry to motorized. That's true. I don't have access to that as well. I actually want to see this. Like, I should be aligning towards Germany. Okay, it did move. Maybe it's every month? I don't know when that... I assumed it was going to be every day, but maybe it's every month. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And then you can be here, and you can be here, and you can be here, and you can be here. There we go. Now, Bulgaria should theoretically be pretty simple comparatively. The army can actually move back. Move you back. Move you over here. Alright, so we got our troops where they need to be. Boom. Technology-wise, we don't need to dump that in there. We can just do this. There we go. That needs to come off, and that needs to come off. But that needs to go to the top because it's almost done. Basically, that almost gave me the whole tech. Line to faction progress updates slowly. So is it every day? No, it can't be every day. There's no way it's every day. It would fly across the screen. Which one is it? Fighter ground crew training? Oh, you know what? It probably almost gave me 2 full levels, so we'll actually just keep that on there. I don't care if it's ahead. Set 15. Alright, so the border's stacked. Diplomacy, neighbors, Bulgaria, declare war, conquer, I do. You know what I should have done beforehand? Move my damn planes. That's a level 5. And that's a level 1. Well, I guess... Well, we'll just leave... Well, level 3. That one's better. There we go. So, boom. 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 There we go. We're going to... We're just going to sprint across this border here. Basically. Actually, you can do that, and then you can do this. Tie these guys down as best we possibly can. There we go. The home front. Okay, get a little bit of everything. And let's go to war with Bulgaria. I mean, we should beat them pretty easily. They're not mobilized. Yes, I know. It's almost done, though. They're not mobilized, and they're much weaker than us, so it should be pretty easy to beat them. I mean, their units, yeah, their units are breaking and cracking and running, so... They have a heavy cruiser, though. I want that. I want their heavy cruiser. Yeah, pretty simple. Yeah, there's actually much fewer units than I expected. Italy, fuck me, took over my YouTube series. They took over southern ports of France. Wow. So I'm not able to create convoy-such fleets for the Mediterranean. That's unfortunate. I've had that happen in series myself. Move you down here. There we go. Keep everybody going. This is actually going to go much quicker than I expected. It's not going to be anything like Hungary. Yugoslavia, though, that's, I feel, is going to be a slog. Already took 1 VP. Military access from Czechoslovakia. Why would they want military access? That I do not fully understand. I don't even think they have an air force, so there's no point in sending my guys out. Go just straight down. Thank you. You're gonna go with the other bombers. Alright. This is gonna be pretty easy. I gave 600,000 troops, 70% better than the Germans, and they fucked up. Yeah, the AI is pretty bad. Not as bad as Gandhi and his nukes in Civ 5. Yeah, I've had that happen. I've seen Gandhi nuke the fuck out of the world. And then hood there for me. Boom, right here. Scrap metal drive. Yes, we'll take all of that. And I can work with the descent pretty easily. I can take care of that myself. Descent's pretty easy to take care of, honestly. Especially with the AI actually competent when it comes to that. So there's one more VP down here, I think. Yeah, it's right there. So, just do this. You run over there. There we go. Yep. They had much less time to prepare and were much more ill-prepared for this. I mean, they just had a smaller military to work with to start with. So this turned out to be much easier for me than the last guy. Or take that off. Fighter ground crew training, take that off. When this one finishes, we'll take that off as well. Probably. Actually, no. Okay, you continue down this way. Boom, boom, like that. That was the VP right there. So that's gone. So as soon as the capital falls, this is over. Why is this being wasted? Wow, we're actually funding the entire thing. I'm a little surprised. So let's add on a medium bomber. How much does a heavy cruiser cost? Oof, they're so out of date. Couple planes. Feel like the Air Force is going to be important, so we'll get a couple planes. Oh, just punch this thing right there. Just punch the bot filter. Get wrecked, Bulgaria. I look away for 2 minutes. You're already kicking Bulgaria's ass. Yeah, they didn't put up nearly as big of a fight as I expected. Judging by how much of a fight Huzits put in, Hungary, God damn it. The fuck was I looking for? Diplomacy. So Bulgaria is drifting towards the axis. Romania, Belgium. Okay, let's look at Europe. Where am I? Here am I. I'm drifting towards them still. 226. So we should have been doing this the whole time, but I kind of forgot. Election. Okay. I didn't realize that was a thing. Wait, does the chat censor vulgarities? I haven't the foggiest. Yes. Yes, it does. I see asterisks and assume I know what... I just assume what people said. There we go. Capital's gonna fall, Sofia. Yeah, they weren't even mobilized. They were not even mobilized, so they didn't stand a chance. Supplies for money. Sure. Actually got a lot of money. It won't, they won't be around for long to join the Axis. No, Bulgaria, no. What do we finish here? Fighter pilot training still on there. Just keep attacking these units. Victory parade, march in lockstep, very good. Sofia has fallen. That's Bulgaria right there. Attack Czechoslovakia, I dare you. No! I will not attack Czechoslovakia. They got their shit in order. I will not attack Czechoslovakia. Interesting. Belgium wants to buy submarines. Okay. Why would you want to buy Romanian submarines? No offense, Romania. Hang on, guys. I will be right back. Okay, stream's gonna go dark for just a second here. All right, folks, I am back. Just needed to take a quick little bathroom break, and I want to talk to my wife there for a second. Last time you streamed for about an hour, so I guess longest second ever. Yeah, sorry about that. Do you even mobilize? Yeah, my guys have been mobilized this whole time. Extra spies. Oh my god, I left the game running. I left the damn game running. Jesus Christ. Hey, Ben, did you learn to play Hearts of Iron 3 yourself? Trial and error, yes, because I picked up this game like 6 years ago, and I trialed and errored it for a long time. Resources, health, leadership and research. Let's do that. Let's do science. Examine our research setting. Let's build some new research centers. Let's get a research center going. Economic boost. We're gonna always do long term. It's usually better. Balanced and sane. I can't believe I do that. Sometimes I tend to do that. It's like I paused the stream and then left the game running in the background. But thankfully it was on speed damn 1. Come on, Bulgaria. Come on, Bulgaria. We just want you to fall. This actually went a lot smoother than I anticipated. There we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of pop-ups for the fall of Bulgaria. So, look at Romania. There we go. Now we need to pick our next target. Now, Greece is tempting. Problem with Greece is Crete. Never mind. There used to be a VP on Crete. I guess in BlackICE there isn't. So that leaves... Greece does have a decent-sized army, though, and it is very mountainous. So that leaves us with an option. We can attack Greece and try to take it. Because it's actually going to be a lot easier than a lot more easy than I anticipated. I'm glad I got these light infantry divisions going because they're actually going to be very effective. Next, Greece, don't do... no, I'm not going to do Yugoslavia with my current army. I do not have enough men for them. So I'm actually thinking that Greece is going to be an easier target. And I do have auxiliary ships. I built these and I was like, I'm never going to use these. And I do have auxiliary ships. I could fucking land troops right down over here. I think Greece next is going to be the best. Let's actually do this. Let's grab our mountain troops, which are where... Let's get them right here. And then move the auxiliary ships over here. And let's fix up our neutrality. Let's fix up our command structure here. Because everybody's all out of whack now. So move everybody around. Who are you guys attached to? Third Corps. There we go. All right, get Greece, then move up and get Albania. If I could get Albania before it fell to Italy, that'd be good for me. I'll watch later when it's available on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. I was pointing at the wrong... I was looking at the screen like the camera was there. Greece would be a small front versus a large army. But I do plan on sweeping in and taking Athens pretty quickly, so I think it should be a pretty easy. Yes, we're mobilized in peacetime. I know that. Bye, everybody who's leaving. I'm sorry you're leaving. It would be hard to maintain Yugoslavia, though. What I like about the concept of sweeping down here and taking Albania and Greece is... let's look at the VP mode. Look how close it would get me to some of their VPs. The ones in the north, I think I could take... Turkey, I think I'm going to take out last. Turkey, I think I'm going to... I really want to focus on getting all of this first. Taking Albania would get me nothing except some oil, which is good for me because I have a surplus of oil, so the more oil I have, the better, because it means I can sell it off. Just a big bulge in the line. What's nice about that bulge in the line is how it might have just not have gone over the street. Look how close it is to a VP. And if we look at the terrain map mode, it's kind of like a back door around the mountains here. It's strategically a advantageous position. Because if we look at the VP map mode, we're going to be right next to this one. The northern front's going to be able to take these two pretty easily, and that's going to give us a back door to come into the ones in the back here. Sarajevo, Split. Beograd here is going to be the hardest one, probably. I'll be right back. I'm going to play BlackICE as well. That's actually funny. Turkey equals sick man of Europe. Kind of at this point, yes. I hope I can get all these guys onto ships. Actually, what might be a good idea... Ooh, I just got infantry unit training. That's going to make all of my infantry have more organization, I think. Actually, and some of my light divisions are about to... it's January. Why don't we wait till spring to attack Greece, so we're not fighting in the snow? It didn't help Italy in 1940, though. Greece kicked their asses. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's pretty on the nose exactly what happened. Greece put up a hell of a fight, and a lot of times, actually something similar happened in World War I. Italy got involved and wasn't prepared. Same thing happened in World War I, not Italy versus Greece, but when Italy attacked, entered World War I and got involved in combat, they went straight into the mountains, completely unprepared for what was awaiting them. Who do I have here? Light divisions? Yes, my light infantry. My light infantry I am happy with because they're going to be pretty good at fighting in rough terrain. And there's going to be a lot of that. Ruling party support. Yep. Let's give peace a chance. Now, these guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units here. What they could really use is... Well, these guys only have 5. What are they missing? They have battle commanders. Pack artillery. They don't have engineers. So, production, we're going to go brigades, we're going to go engineers, and we're going to build 2 of those. Let's actually, technology, we're going to go to special forces real quick. Elite commando activation, the years, okay, so that's kind of what I was looking for is commandos, and I can't have commandos until 1940, so that's not something to worry about. In World War I, Serbs and Montenegrins, both my people, huzzah! Were really badass. We kicked Austro-Hungarian ass. Not untrue. Exactly. Very, very, very true. The Serbs, the whole, basically, crux of the issue in World War I, they beat the fuck out of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And it was because Serbia is this tiny little thing, and Austro-Hungary kind of surrounds it on all sides. But mountainous terrain, very, very passionate people fighting for their homeland. They did a great job fighting the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So we can really cavalry over. Yeah, just okay. What are we looking at here? So this is mountainous right here. I feel like my initial thought is to sprint down here with my mountain divisions, drop them off, cut them off. But now I'm thinking what might be a better idea is to drop them like right here and cut off everybody up north here, wipe them out, create a pocket, wipe them out. In World War I, the Dutch just sat it out and put electrified fences on their borders, and smugglers got electrified because they didn't know what electricity was. Yeah, well, in World War II, the Dutch were neutral, but Hitler sent in tanks anyway. I don't really think Hitler cared about anybody's neutrality. It was Hitler, after all. All right, we have units sitting over here doing nothing at the moment. Do you think... I actually think we have a lot of units stacked up on the Greek border here. So, and I don't want to run into supply issues. So we're actually just... We'll bring them if we need to. Anschluss of Austria. So Germany just took Austria. So now we have a shared border. Let's actually look at diplomacy here. Drifting towards the Axis. So let's... I have a diplomat en route, so let's see what's going on. I wish I could buy tanks from Germany. You know what? Just because I think it'd be fun. Technology. Armor. Let's actually get our own tanks going. Just because I want to see what they're like. I want to see what it gives me. Let's see. We have some good... Our fighters are actually really good. Our bombers... well, those are float planes. Our bombers are actually pretty good, too. We could... we got that one medium bomber on there. This guy's upgrading still.